And I'm back. What's going on, everybody? UCF Jaguar here with GenJag.com, and today we're going to talk about the cornerback position. So let's get it. Now, the Jaguars position group is a very interesting one because our top three cornerbacks are outstanding, and Jalen Ramsey, A.J. Boye, and Aaron Colvin. But when it comes to who the number 4 player on our quarterback depth chart is going to be, you have no idea because any of these guys could be cut at any time. But I'll talk about them a little later. Right now I'm going to focus on our starting cornerbacks, which Jalen Ramsey and A.J. Boye, on paper they've combined to be one of the top 3 cornerback tandems in the NFL. Jalen Ramsey is, of course, coming into his second year after a very strong rookie season. And A.J. Boye just got inked for a 5-year, $67.5 million deal. So those guys are going to be locking down our cornerback group for probably hopefully the next 4 or 5, maybe even beyond that years. So there's a lot of upside to that. A.J. Boye is also a young player, so let's hope he's the player we want him to be. Then at the slot cornerback spot, we have Aaron Colvin. Now, while the slot cornerback isn't technically a starting position on paper, they get 70% of the snaps in our defense, so I definitely consider him to be a starter, and so do the Jaguars. And he's a very valuable player. Now, this is probably gonna be his last year on the Jaguars, just because he's gonna be able to get a lot of money in free agency, just with how this market goes, and all our money is pretty much allocated toward Jalen Ramsey and A.J. Boye. So let's see what kind of happens with that in next year's draft, probably, or free agency. But Colvin will be holding down that spot this year. And now we go to the number 4 spot. Now, this one is very, very interesting because anybody could be making the roster here. Now, I have the Jaguars keeping 5 cornerbacks this year, with the number 4 and 5 cornerbacks being Jalen Myrick and Josh Johnson. But some of the names that we cut will be Brian Dixon, Doran Grant, Tracy Howard, Torian Nixon, Tyler Patman, and Ezra Robinson. I mean, you guys probably couldn't. The only name you guys have probably really heard of in there is Doran Grant. But it'll be interesting with this spot. First of all, I have Jalen Myrick making the roster because the Jaguars invested a 7th round draft pick in him. But also, the dude is fast as hell. He ran a 4.28 40-yard dash at the combine, which was the fastest ever for a Big 12 or a Big 10 player. He played over at Minnesota, and just really speed kills. And let's see what kind of work we can get with him. I think he'll be great competition for our punt return spot with D.D. Westbrook. I think with those two guys, you have some really good options. So I definitely see Myrick making the roster. And also Josh Johnson. He played pretty well for us last year. He didn't play much, but when he got the opportunity, I thought he did pretty well. He played mostly nickelback for us, but he's also played a lot of special teams, so he can help out that way. And I mean, yeah, I got Myrick and Josh Johnson making the team as number 4 or 5. Now, I love the top of the roster, but the bottom of the roster, man, I don't know what to think. It seems like all of our best players, besides these guys, are pretty much all getting reps at slot cornerback. So I don't know if Jalen Ramsey or Boye goes down, if Colvin will slide out, and then we'll insert one of these guys into the slot position. But it'll be interesting. Who knows if they're going to be signing a guy after the big NFL cuts go down. But this will be an interesting battle to definitely keep your eye on, because the position it's as wide open as any position on this team. So definitely keep an eye on that. But that just about wraps up my video. I want to give a thank you to you guys for watching my videos and keeping the channel strong. It's slowly growing every day, and I appreciate that. And also check out and follow Generation Jaguar in the links down below. And also you can follow myself on social media. And yeah, it's y'all's boy UCF Jaguar with GenJag.com, and I'm out.
Once you're beating your opponent who's in front of you physically and psychologically, they tend to get mad like that.